Hi, I'm Mark Baker, and we are here at Fountain Bowl in beautiful Fountain Valley, California. Today with my good friend and student, Bob Sitman, and we're going to be looking at a new ball from Ebonite called the Pivot.
Thanks, Mark. I appreciate the opportunity to try out a new product manufactured by Ebonite, and hopefully it's going to improve the way my ball finishes at the back end.
Exactly. As you'll see pretty quickly, Bob throws the ball very well. The one thing he does in this game that gets him in trouble is every now and then this ball in the back end will stop making the motion he wants. And when that happens, Bob will try to manufacture back end reaction, and that affects the rest of his game, and his ball doesn't pick up. Now today with Ebonite's new ball, the Pivot, we're going to see if we can't make that problem go away. As you can see on the last shot, that ball came in late and Bob left a mixer 10. Besides leaving that spare and also flat 7s, when Bob starts seeing that reaction, his tendency is to stand up in his pivot step and try to make the ball react on the back. Today we're going a different way. We're going to have a new ball in his hand, the Pivot, so he can stay in the same place, stay smooth through the bottom, so his ball will pick up and read a little bit harder.
Okay.
That was it.
Yep. Wow.
So as a coach, on a shot like that, that's what I'm looking for. From the top of the swing to the bottom of the swing to his follow through is all one piece. He didn't get to the bottom of the swing and try to make it hook on the back. He trusted the ball to react. So the bottom of the swing, he got all the way through it very smooth. And as you saw, the ball made the right motion and it snapped that 7. What do you think, Bob?
Well, I like the way it picked up in the middle of the lane. I didn't feel like I had to muscle the ball to get it to react and get through the pocket.
Exactly. If he doesn't muscle it, then his rhythm stays very, very well. And being left-handed, Bob does strike a lot. That's one thing I look for with Bob every time. When he gets in trouble, his hand gets short and quick on the bottom. As you saw in that shot, his hand got all the way to the top, and the ball made the right reaction. Excellent. Excellent. There we go.
That's a pretty good shot.
Excellent. So as you can see, the thing I look for as a coach is Bob's reaction got better and better. His swing got softer and he never had any grab on the bottom of the swing. That's why the ball picked up every time. Bob, what do you think?
Well, that's the important part of my game, Mark. I tend to squeeze the ball. The less it reacts, the more I grip it, the harder it is for me to get off my hand. And it's more difficult to make consistent shots when the muscles are tight. But with the Pivot, I had a very relaxed swing and the ball was coming off my hand very freely, and I had confidence that the ball would finish at the back end.
Yeah, I could see it very well from standing here on the side. It picked up at the same spot every time. So from a coaching standpoint, I think it'd be a great addition to your arsenal. When you blow in some lanes with a little bit of oil, you'll have trust and the ball is going to pick up on the back.
Definitely.
I've been asked by quite a few bowlers, if I'm good enough, can I just have one ball in my arsenal? Can I just get by with one ball and play anywhere in the lane? Well, I'm here to tell you can't. Today, the bowler we're going to use for that example is none other than Barry Asher, USBC Hall of Famer, PBA Hall of Famer, and 10-time titleist, and one of my best friends. As good as Barry throws it, and he still throws it pretty damn good, he's going to need 2 balls at least in his arsenal. And today we're going to show how the Pivot will even help a guy as good as Barry. All right. Now, as good as Barry throws it, and Barry likes to play third arrow. That's just what he likes to play, one of the best that ever lived at it. Instead of trying to make that ball work from there, we're going to try the new Pivot from Ebonite. To see if he can't stay in the same place and get his ball to read the back end like he likes. Barry, go get him.
Okay.
Excellent. Do it again. Excellent. One more. So, as you can see, even as good as Barry throws it, having another ball in his arsenal gives him a different reaction than you have with the other ball. No matter how good you get in life, it's always good to have at least 2 balls in your arsenal. What do you think, Barry?
I agree. 2, maybe 3, especially for a bowler like myself that doesn't bowl a lot, bowls on a lot of house conditions. I can see my other ball just going that extra couple of feet longer, doesn't recover, and if it does make the turn, there's not much left on the back. With the new pivot, the ball picked up more in the mid lane. It allowed me to play a couple of boards deeper, which is where I want to play.
Today was an excellent example of what the new ball by Ebonite, the pivot, can do for even really good bowlers. Bob Sitman, the left-hander, threw the ball very good, but when his ball would pick up on the back, he'd grab it. We went to the pivot, his swing got softer, his hand got softer, and his ball picked up in the same spot every time, and all of a sudden he started striking quite a bit. Then we went to Barry Asher, who's been throwing the ball good for the last 50 years, and even Barry could see the big difference in the pivot pick up in the mid lane for him. This ball is going to be good for anybody who has a hard time getting their ball to pick up. You can't move any farther right, you need a ball that'll roll in the mid lane, the pivot's going to be the ball for you. An excellent new release by Ebonite, and remember, always bowl it forward.